Hello lovely people, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to those of you who are new here. I'm Lexi and today I'm going to be making and enchanting a set of prayer or meditation beads. Now I've been umming and ahhing about whether to make these beads and the subsequent video for a while, mainly because like when you think of prayer or meditation beads, the first thing that comes to mind are like the Buddhist mala beads, and to me that always kind of smacks a little bit of cultural appropriation, so I was like, very undecided. And I went and did some research, which is really not terribly hard. And I was really pleasantly surprised by what I found, because in this instance it seems like nobody appropriated anything from anyone. In Christianity, prayer beads are mentioned for the first time in like the 3rd, 5th century AD in relation to desert monks who were counting their prayers by using either pebbles or knotted strings. And the first mention of mala beads as like prayer beads or meditation beads is in the Mahayana text in the 5th and 4th century AD. Although they are potentially a lot older than that, but that's the first like documented mention of these mala beads as used for meditation. It's suspected that they are probably originated somewhere on the Buddhist spectrum. So I like the traditional mala beads. They are quite plain, they're very sort of like, you know, they're sort of like knotted mala beads, nothing adorning them, no fancy tassels or anything. Whereas rosaries are they have a wide spectrum, like you can basically go wild with the kind of design you want. They've got anything from seeds on linen thread to straight up pearls and gems on like wrought gold necklaces. So I'm neither Catholic nor Buddhist. There's a fly in here. I'm neither Catholic nor Buddhist, so I'm going to go ahead and sort of like add my own flavor, my own spice to the whole situation. So I'm gonna go ahead and take you over to the design process. Okay, so for the design process, I kind of went ahead and checked out first of all what kind of stones and how many I still had, because like I've got a bunch of these like beads still available. These all come from, like, you remember back in like the late 90s, early 2000s, we had like this Buddha bracelet, like these like little elastic beads bracelets you could buy almost anywhere, and I was obsessed with them. I had like a ton of these around, and obviously at some point the elastics broke and I just kind of kept the beads to go with them. A whole bunch of these. So I kind of worked out what sort of stones I had, and then went ahead and kind of looked up designs that I kind of liked, and also sort of like the kind of like, I went and did some sort of like I said earlier, adding my own flavor, and went and worked with numerology a little bit. So as you can see, I'm a life path 1 and a personality 8. Turns out I have like perfect numbers of the stones that I still have. So I've got like 8 different types of crystals plus 1 extra, like the one, and I've got like 1 type of wood. So I went with having 8 types of crystals on the main necklace, 8 types of crystals, 1 wood, and then adding like an extra sort of crystal down here, like that's the extra crystal, and then I've got like wood down there, and like going around there's like 8 different types of crystals for that. I'm going to introduce the crystals to you obviously, so no panic. I'm just going to go ahead and yeah, start taking you through the process. So yeah, these are my new meditation beads. I have used them already because I obviously made this video not chronologically, because that's the beauty of film. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you maybe learned a little bit or got inspired to make your own mala beads. If you do, mala beads, meditation prayer beads, if you do, feel free to tag me at the Winter Child Witch on Instagram. I'd love to see if you get up to any creativity. I'm also going to, because I found like a lot of information and some really interesting things on mala beads, rosaries, and even like the Muslim version of prayer beads, and I'm going to put them up on my blog. I'm going to link that in the description below, so feel free to give that a read to have like all the information in one place. If you like the video, feel free to give the like button a squeeze. If you want to see more of like me getting into stuff and being creative, it would be awesome if you would click the subscribe button. Click the subscribe button below, and I will see you in my next video. If you obviously give the notification bell a ring squeeze as well, because YouTube. I am getting into schedule of uploading on the 1st and 16th of every month. So if you want to get a notification for my next video, which is going to be on the 1st of August, ring that bell below, and I will see you in my next video. Wherever you are, have a lovely day, and take care.